Good old-fashioned fist fight.
You are surrounded.
Do you want a fist fight? Respect. Can't fight without
Oh,
guns
kicked
and
his
knives.
own friend. Oh, that's awesome.
Get at me.
Oh, I gotta move. Where am I? All right, shoot. Wow, that was a hit. Oh, this guy doing some damage. Ah, just take it all. Ooh, a belt.
Crump is frozen in place like a statue. His broad chest heaves rhythmically. His eyes are closed, his face serene. He takes a deep breath, then exhales sharply. He opens his eyes and looks at his knuckles with a smile.
Nice fight, huh?
Why were the blacks picking on him?
He shrugs his mighty shoulders.
Well, I cleaned their mate's clock because he was beating on a guy in the shower. I can't just ignore an arsehole who pulls shit like that. My fists start itching to put a man on the path of enlightenment, you know?
Sometimes brutal physical violence is the most efficient solution.
Crump looks up at you with respect.
Then you and I could be friends.
What do you do?
The orange looks down at his fists.
Crump's the name. Yeah, that's what my ma called me. I hit people. I've fought people for money. I've worked as a bouncer. I've made debt collections. I'm very good at it. Maybe one of the best. Then I ended up under the dome because of the program. But nothing really changed. Recently at Liberty. Funny, a lot of new opportunities to hit people came up after the incident. But it's either get hired by gangs or be a turnkey. Disgusting. So I'm waiting to see if there's any chance of using violence...
He wrinkles his forehead, trying to come up with the right word.
meaningfully.
Offer to travel together.
Crump gives you a surprised look.
Maybe karma really did bring us together, damn it. Shall we go then?
Hit the road.
Okay, come on.
Awesome.
Just tell that Katarzyna not to bother me. Lies a lot. Fusses around beside the point.
Okay. Few people I can talk to in here. First things first, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right.
Make it quick.
Oh, hide my weapon. The plumpish man enthusiastically fiddling with the church's teleglass. He's enraptured with the new toy. How do they like the glasses?
Salutations.
They're amazing. No wires, almost zero screen door effects, 100 hertz. Reason I joined the church. Hear more details? Churchmen have surpassed themselves. 10 out of 10. Never been like this before. Look at it. Roll the glasses into your hand and
Have
leave.
a good one.
I'm listening.
Imagine what happened. The greedy asswipe Mortensen is what happened. Got all the junk down to herself, and now jacks up the rent price. Cashing in on people, filthy jerk. I built the power station in Carmine Heights. Don't I deserve a bit of respect? Where am I gonna get that money? It's going at Carmine Heights. I like it. The Maelstrom is gone. You see, you understand, yeah? You're asking if you want to know. The writers are no longer the way they used to be. They don't seem to give a shit about society. Why wouldn't they give their powers to those who care? Ask for things going on in the city? How should I know? I'm from Catherine. Okay.
See you later.
Therese, if you don't like my prices, you can bugger off. I'm serious, Therese. You can bugger off. And hello again.
Alright. So we can rent a room here? Rent a few shacks here. There's a bad one, a decent one, and a really chic house. Available for rent, although I also consider an offer to purchase. Ask her to tell you more about the houses. The first house is an old ruined shed. 3 walls are down. The last one's still holding. There's a locker, a mattress. They're not sleeping directly on the ground, and it stinks so much that even the bed bugs have fled. There you go, no bed bugs. It's part of the roof, very few holes. Somewhat better of a house, the walls are a bit thicker, it's a bit more spacious than some furniture. It's simple, but the basic comforts. If you bring any junk horse home, you won't be ashamed of the furnishings. The premium one too, by the way. The premium means it has its own water supply. Jokes aside, it's an excellent apartment. Love to live there myself. For rent. For the ordinary? I'll take 10 combines for a day, 60 a week, or 220 a month.
it
Right.
was nice chatting.
Really be stealing that. Bathrooms. Ooh, ventilation shaft. Alright, let's go in there. Been about everywhere else in this place.
Be kind, please. Don't
Oh.
touch this. It is mine. Be kind, please.
Nope. All right.
Don't touch this. It is mine.
Alright. I won't. Should I rent? So I got a few people with me. I got a worker's belt, and I think I picked up a soldier's belt. Yeah. Give you +1 initiative. +4 encumbrance. So let's... Should we put the initiative one on me for now? Put the encumbrance on you? So, yes, hand-to-hand brass knuckles. Give him a handgun? Wow. Okay. So, I'm wondering if I have to go to Magellan, then. To be able to, side quests. Oh, I gotta wait till 6 p.m., don't I? Let's rent, then. Do I want to spend that much?
Hiya.
Do a week.
I hope to see you again
I'm
soon.
assuming it's this place right here. So we're gonna sleep till 6? We're all gonna be buddies in here. Definitely buddies, because we're all in one bed. Okay, so I have a personal box. So I can actually start putting some stuff in here. I don't really know what I want in here. Just gonna start throwing stuff in here. Small glass jar with safety lid. Safety measures are a good idea when it comes to mercury. You could be used in production of complex devices and ammo. Hmm. And I got so much stuff. I was gonna look at that one comic book too. Or it made it seem like it was permanent increase. We'll put that in there for now. We could put rifle rounds. I have nobody to use rifles at the moment. Might be okay. Okay, so we'll rest. According to some schools of psychoanalysis, an atmosphere of aggression and danger provides a hefty boost to the libido. No wonder then that as soon as you drift off to sleep, the passion presents you with a nice juicy story. Dream that you're alone with the chairwoman Nakamura in a private chamber. Vigorous music is playing and you're rushing water. 2 glasses of champagne appear before your eyes. What happens next can be called sexual intercourse or in classic sense, but technically it's still sex. You have to ask yourself, where did such a fantasy even come from? Then unfortunately you wake up. And when you wake up, you lie while longer enjoying your memories. Only dreams came every night. This does raise some questions, of course, but this is a dome. Anything could appear in your dreams. While these two sat here and watched me have a wet dream. Fantastic.
These things, everything, will be yours if only you attend our sermon. The doors of the church are always open. We'll be waiting.
The Reverend turns to you with a smile.
It's you.
The Reverend hands
listen
you
to
a
the
pair of
sermon.
teleglasses in an opaque white casing.
Wonderful. We'll begin the moment you put these on.
People start gathering around the makeshift stage. Judging by their clothes, some of them came from the city, but most are locals. A handful brought their own glasses, but the majority has none. Apparently, they'll be hearing the sermon for the first time. Santiago is contentedly pacing the length of the stage, wearing his usual grin.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I do ask that you please forgive the delay. Once my assistants arrive with the equipment for any of you who've come without, we shall begin. Ah, here they are.
Lights shimmer behind the sewage gate. Some people with torches appear to drag a large wooden box up on the stage. Someone pries open the lid. Teleglasses are laid in rows in the box. The assistants begin to pass them out to the crowd.
Put 'em on.
You place the device on your head. Nothing's happened yet. The world around you is unchanged, except for the slightly purple tint. You look around. Everyone is hastily donning their teleglasses. The spotlights around the stage go dark, and the rippling screens turn off one by one. Vague, bright flashes fly past you in the gathering purple dusk. And you hear the sounds of the seashore. Waves are rolling in over a strip of pebbles onto fine, white sand. Looking more closely, you see the water is sparkling light blue, rose, and white. The waves are filled with light, although it doesn't resemble sunlight. Casting your head back, you look up at a peacefully blazing blue disk high in the sky. Someone takes you by the hand. A pretty woman is smiling kindly at you, her face a shimmering white. I am Sister Maria. Come with me. You walk along the shore together. The sea washing up at your feet recalls memories, though it's hard to say whether they represent things that actually happened. Did you go looking for little crabs? Did you build a castle from a handful of wet sand that formed walls and towers by itself? The sunglasses you just picked up from the surf, did you ever really find them on a beach? Maria gives your fingers a playful squeeze. We could stay here forever. It doesn't matter where you were before. Here, you can build and live the life you want.
What's the catch?
The woman stops to kick up sand with her bare foot. Must there be a catch? The world we're sharing right now is unreal. But what is real nowadays? Apart from a civilization dying in the desert, this place, it's alive and more real than you think.
That's about your physical needs. You'll still need to eat, drink, and return to reality from time to time.
The church gathers people to find solutions together. Stay with us, and you'll see how much we've achieved. But you'll have to come to the second sermon for that. The woman is holding you by the shoulders. The sand on her hands sparkles with minuscule neon lights.
Wonder when it's going to begin.
Her smile seems to glow with a gentle light. It has already begun. A sermon need not be only about words. Showing is much more important than telling.
Walk beside her in silence.
The soft roll of the waves brings peace. You walk contentedly alongside Maria. The sky overhead reminds you of a blue rose abyss. Massive glowing streams rise from the gleaming horizon like flames in slow motion. Your companion slows down a bit. We're almost there. You'll see something soon. She takes a step into the ocean, dragging you after her. The water splashes with each step, but doesn't slow you down at all. The dark blue dome above grows ever larger and lighter, as if you were strolling right into the heavens, your feet never leaving the sea. When the opening above your head has vanished completely, you see an enormous arch lost in the boundless sky. A distant land dotted with seas roofs this world. The lights of settlements on this sky continent shimmer through gleaming clouds. Maria turns to you. We'll stop here. That faraway world can be yours. Before you have a chance to respond, the space around you begins to fall apart. Everything decays into a grid of glowing lines which rapidly blink off, one by one. You rip the glasses off your head. Water's sloshing in your boots and the ground around your feet is wet. A novitiate standing by the stage is holding a fire hose. He closes the nozzle and drags it away. Then the lanterns all come on again, illuminating the stage where Santiago's standing, arms thrown up.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Maria and I will be waiting for you at our next sermon. My dearly beloved people of the Dome, brothers and sisters, pause and listen and think. What brought you here to this desert? Was it money?
Okay, so you want something from this? Or do I still need to talk to... For stable operation for the emulator, need a substance called anomalous essence, located on the picnic neutral zone for details. The teleglass, so I should have one, right? Be able to give it to her? I believe Henrietta wanted it.
Russo is comparing the readings with the data in her notebook.
Any news? We need to prepare this thing.
You don't. I thought he handed them out.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
I guess not. Wait. What? Wait, handcuffs. Maybe we gotta talk to him again? I already had them because I took them off.
My dearly beloved people of the Dome, brothers and sisters,
Seeing you, Santiago's smile broadens.
how did you like the sermon? It was well worth your time, right?
The Reverend continues to smile, but his eyes are moving behind the black glasses. Santiago is examining you. He pulls a massive pair of teleglasses wrapped in wires from his pocket.
I watched you during the sermon. I'm not surprised that Henrietta chose you. Her instinct for people with potential has always amazed me.
Santiago hands you the device.
Here, say hello to Henrietta for me. My dearly beloved
Will
people
do.
of the Dome. Brothers and sisters, pause and listen and think.
All right. Now we gotta go to, well, there's something in the picnic zone. We can... neutral zone, something like that. We gotta pick up some anomaly thing.
Russo is comparing the reading. The white sets the device on the table.
Here's something funny. I gave the latest version of these to our engineers. They took it apart and told me the technology can't be replicated at this point. The circuit board customizations are completely foreign to them. We have no idea what makes them tick. That means we'll need to perform our sun dance for the abbot, round and round.
She adds. Russo squints at you skeptically.
Don't you remember? Without diving into the details, we're building a new version of the emulator. Ideally, it would be enough to visit the parties involved and collect everything we need. Spencer, the transcriptor. Karma, the drivers. Santiago, the teleglasses. Melville, the anomalous essence.
Okay. So, Melville's the one where, I think where the picnic thing, it says where that's at. So we look for somebody, Spencer.
And before we put it all together and run it, we need to make sure the power cable from Magellan doesn't burn out like last time. All these tasks are recorded in your Kairos.
Okay. So, talk to Karma again, just talking about maybe driving.
Karma
wasn't
stops
persistent
typing.
enough.
Still silent.
The absence of an answer is itself an answer, meaning either no or that I am still thinking about it.
Ishtwani speaks through clenched teeth. She does not pause in her typing. She steps away from the table and crosses her arms to rest her hands on their opposite shoulders.
You pressuring me won't make the driver appear any sooner, but you can contribute to the common cause. Are you ready to hear how? Then listen. I won't repeat myself.
Ishtwani plucks the Kairos from your pocket without asking and begins clicking away.
I'm uploading the coordinates of the science and engineering team camp. Maelstrom activity in that area is relatively high, but it is still safe. 4 scientists are taking readings on that activity and using the data to build an updated driver.
All right. So we gotta find somebody named Spencer. None of you. Leave the Melvilles in the picnic one, because they had the essence. With the driver, which gives me another quest. I don't know if that Spencer guy is here. Let's go see if we can find
My dearly beloved people of
someone with the name Spencer.